Is it possible that thinking about peace will lead to peaceful dreams, which in turn will lead to more peaceful actions during the next waking cycle? That was the question that the research asked. That research was called Global Lucid Dreaming Experiments. It was from 2007 to 2018. And in the middle of that, in 2009, arose a study out of circumstances that were there that was quite remarkable. I was able to use mental operations of concentration, meditation, and visualization to affect lucid dreaming as conscious co-creation and to display that, to actually, in essence, show it. On September 6, 2009, I witnessed a unique opportunity to explore the human potential for dreaming peace in the day and the night. It was a 3-step experiment that included 100 people from 4 countries and 14 states in the United States. The power of the daydream. The power of the daydream, the setting for this was part of the, what ended up being the control group, was invested in preparations for a day that was called Living Peaceably Begins by Thinking Peacefully. This was a pre-Parliament of the World Religions event that was held in America's heartland, and it was sponsored by the School of Metaphysics. It was on the land in Missouri, set aside for a college of metaphysics. The intention was to manifest the ideal of living peaceably begins by thinking peacefully. In other words, the intention of this day for the people who were putting it on, who were gathering and inviting other people to come, the ideal of that day would be that everyone present would think peacefully, and we would watch how that would cure out. Now, these people who were hosting it, you need to realize, are spiritual disciples in that they're students of mind. They practice exercises in concentration, memory, and listening and visualization every day. That's part of their practices. And they're people from all walks of life, different ages. They came together into a common experience that day. This was on a Saturday. And some of these people and things were part of that. In this, there were 38 among all the ones that were hosting this event that participated and immersed themselves in the study. They did everything that we requested. During the day, they were interacting in these ways. This is Will Bowen, who wrote the book, A Complaint-Free World. He was a featured speaker, a keynote speaker. Trees for Life is the brainchild of Balbir Mathur. Trees for Life has planted tens of millions of trees in the world, in third world countries, to teach sustainable living. Then we had the World Dreams Peace Bridge founder, Jean Campbell, this lady right here. The World Dreams Peace Bridge is an organization that is a pioneer in consciousness studies. Nelson Krauss is a medical doctor emphasizing health and inner peace. He actually portrayed Linus Pauling in The Invitation in Indianapolis, the first time that it was done away from the Peace Dome. He was also a speaker. Peace Jam was represented that day, which is an organization for young people who are introduced then to the Nobel Peace Prize laureates. These were the people, the activities, some of the activities that were presented that day. The Invitation is a play that I was given to create that uses the Nobel Peace Prize speeches of 8 laureates in the idea of what would they talk about? What would happen if they all came together in the Peace Dome and discussed the Universal Peace Covenant? The Universal Peace Covenant is a document that was penned by 24 spiritual teachers in 1996 and 7, over a 9-month period of time. It is read each morning in a virtual Peace Dome. And you can find out about that at peacedome.org if you want to be a part of that. That was the first thing that happened in the day in this experiment, in this common experience. People intended it to live up to its name. Living peaceably begins by thinking peacefully. It afforded a unique control group for measuring the principles that Tesla and Hawkins pioneered, increasing our knowledge of the peace freak. The mental operations that we used in this experiment. were concentration, meditation, visualization. So what we asked our people to do, and there were, as I said, 100 people in the experiment itself, not just the people that were at this event. There were also people in 4 other countries that were involved. So what we had asked all of those people to do was to journal the day's experience. So whatever they had done that day, we wanted them to write some things about what they had done. Then before they went to sleep, they were to write down 100 times this phrase: living peaceably begins by thinking peacefully. Then they were to draw a picture, just based upon whatever was in their mind from what happened during their day, and then writing these words, which have thoughts attached to it, which only the individual would know, then to draw a picture of that. This was the request that we gave people. And that's all that they knew.